Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I am your host, the Game Professor, and right now we are finishing up collecting all of the remaining feathers in Florence just to get that taken care of for our playthrough. As I've said, I have never actually collected all of the feathers in the game before. Oh, come on. Oh my word, come on. Really? Really, game, we're gonna do this? This is very silly. There we go. Alright, and we didn't get any notoriety. Perfect. I guess perhaps I got this feather already, because I'm not seeing it. Unless it's over there instead. There is always the possibility that I have mistakenly thought that I didn't collect a feather when I actually did. And that's what it's looking like, because the only other possibility for this feather would be over there. And I know that I got the feather on that building, because I remember it very distinctly. So, in that case, we are going to go up here to get this one up here. So, very fun, and we can see it right over there. And yes, the village chest is full now, so we do want to actually get back there. 25 out of 100. Perfect. Then one more on the edge of the walls here. It's going to be right over here. And then, let me just look at the numbers here. $27. Yep, that is going to work out numbers-wise for all of the feathers here in Florence. So very exciting. And again, if we happen to come across a place that is another glyph location, we will take care of that as well today. But the main thing we're going to be doing is continuing the story again. We know that our next story segment starts at Leonardo's chest per last episode. Leonardo's bodega. My goodness, words. I am struggling with them today. And this is the other thing that I really like about the feathers, is that it actually forces you to think about the manner of climbing that you have to do, and not just randomly do stuff. That's just good use of the climbing skills that you are developing within the game, and the free running skills as a whole. So, very cool. So then, as I said, this is going to bring us to our last feather, which is going to be right about there. So we will do that, and then we will continue on with the story. So, I have a big old feather dump. I don't remember if there's if there's anything that you get for hitting 25 feathers. I know that there is a perk for hitting 50 feathers. It's not going to be a perk that I'll use. It's a weapon. It's a bludgeoning weapon, which doesn't really suit my gameplay style. I'm much more about the quick swords in this game. Little ironically different from how I play most other games. I tend to like big, heavy weapons in most games. Give me two-handed swords and stuff like that. Oh, shush. I'm not bugging you. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm not causing you or anyone any damage, so shush. If you attack me, then I'll cause you damage. That's how that works. Alright. There we go. 27 feathers of 100 collected. So yes, that is going to be... Oh wait, no. There is one more. There is one more. And I believe the best way to get it is actually going to be to do an assassin's tomb. So you know what? Change of plans. We have a change of plans. We are going to go for this assassin's tomb. Because I believe that that's going to be the best way to get to the top of the building. So let's do that. I was not planning on doing this for a bit, but I really like the idea of having all of these feathers taken care of. So that's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. And of course I'm on the wrong side of the Duomo. Fabulous. Fabulous. Just what I wanted. It's okay. We will survive. We are capable of running around a building. Because Ezio has infinite stamina, apparently. That is my theory. Oh? Hello?
Hell. I don't know how long that was unplugged. It didn't look like it was unplugged. My light was still on. So, hopefully that wasn't for long and hasn't created a problem. But here we are to Assassin's Tomb number 2, and this one is going to be pure platforming. We're not going to be having to deal with fighting anybody. Brutes. Brutes are fierce fighters protected by powerful armor. They are very difficult to deal with, and you can't really do counters with them. That's why I don't like them. But a very beautiful interior here that we're dealing with.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
And I just noticed that's a character model, a face model, that they seem to use frequently for random NPCs. The one of the worker, not the monk. But Il Duomo's secret. Explore Basilica Santa Maria del Fiore and find the assassin seal hidden within. Pardon me. So yeah, like I said, this one is pure platforming. And I actually really like these ones that are pure platforming. I think they're really fun. There we go. And here we again have birds. In this case they are birds, unlike the bats from underground like we saw in the last one. But they will guide us basically. So we see the birds over there. And there are kind of multiple ways to go around these positions a lot of the time. There we go. We have a shortcut.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Great commentary, Ezio. Great commentary. So, whoops. And that just looks like there should be something there. Or there should be a reason that I can do that. And it might just be to get higher up. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I always like thinking about what the purpose of various platforming mechanics are. Like how because everything within a game is a form of coding, not the technical coding that makes up computer code, but instead a mental coding, that is telling us as gamers what to do. And that's one of the things that, I mean, frankly, it's very similar to illusion within a novel. Like an allusion to a person or to a religion or to a known thought process that is telling you something about how the author wants it interpreted. So very similarly, a game using gameplay elements, obviously the birds in this case are a coding method to tell us, it's giving us a way of being like, oh, the game is telling us to do this specifically. And it's fascinating. Really, if you think about it, in the first game, the feather collection tasks, the flag, God, flags, feathers, I can't keep them straight, apparently. But the flag collection tasks in the first game, really, the flags are kind of functioning as a platforming code for us. The flags are guiding us as we work our way through. Let's see here. I want to be keeping my eyes out for any secret areas, because I want the extra money I can get. Obviously, the birds are telling us to go that way, but just in case, just want to be sure I'm not missing something. Nope, doesn't look like it, and I might be too far away to get back onto that chandelier. Oh, perfect. I love it. And then don't think I can get over there, but I also don't see anything that would indicate to me that I should. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And obviously, especially in a game like this, you also have specific moments where the camera changes specifically for you to tell you what you're supposed to do. And that's a bit of platforming stuff that I would be very curious about people's opinions on. I personally don't always like it when the camera suddenly changes, even when it is specifically to tell me what I'm supposed to do. I tend to not like it because it's very jarring, and I kind of have a way that I like looking at a space in order to see what I'm supposed to do. But it is impossible to deny that there is a purpose from a gameplay perspective of those moments when you have a camera suddenly shift in a specific manner, because of precisely this function that I'm talking about. Alright. Where will you let me climb? Or was it simply because I didn't have my trigger pressed? That's probably what it was, actually. It's probably the fact that I didn't have the trigger pressed. Because the trigger is what makes the jump happen. Alright. Here we go. Part of me really feels like that area over there is the secret area. And I don't want to miss it. But I also I don't want to drop at this point. Because I know that dropping at this point is certain death. Ooh, or is that a secret spot? That looks secret. Well, I found the secret area, but I died. Okay. Always an adventure, but I hit a checkpoint, so it shouldn't put me all the way back. There we are. Alright. So how... Alright, so I'm not too far back. I'm not too far back. I'm basically a level down right now. So, that tells me that there must be a way to get higher up in order to gain access to that secret area. That's what that tells me. Come on. Or it really just doesn't want me to be able to climb there. Okay, cool. Alright. Hopefully I can figure this out. Because there aren't a lot of higher up spots to get to. Come on. There we go. I still feel like that area over there is also a secret area, though, so... I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. I guess it's just this. Well. Oh, and I just broke my armor. Fabulous. All right. So. Well then. I will get us back up to that area and let you guys tune in. Speaking of those annoying ways that the camera just sets itself up. Alright guys, now we are actually here again. I'm actually going to do this correctly, and I actually see, I've figured out the visual cue of what it is that makes these particular things what they are, so hopefully I actually do this jump correctly this time. There we are. Oh my god. The trouble I have with angles like that is it's really hard to tell spatially precisely which direction the game is trying to get you to make the jump go. And that's what just drives me nuts. But, alright, so we have some extra money now. I'm just curious, is there... Whoop. Am I able to walk around a little bit more? Alright. Let's see, can I get myself up here and... Whoops. There we are. And I'm hoping what I can do... Can I use this to get... Oh, perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Excellent. So ultimately I didn't lose anything. Again, I still feel like there's something secret over there, though. I don't know why. It's very irritating. Oop, on the wrong side. Naturally. Alright, we got a checkpoint. Let's see here. So I believe we're being directed this way. There we go. And ultimately, yeah, we seem to be being directed up there. Again, yeah, that tells me that this is also a secret area, though. So what I'm gonna do... because I don't feel like trying to drop right now, I'm just gonna do this. This feels a little safer. There we are. Sweet. And yeah, it probably seems unnecessary to be going for secret areas like this. I do realize that, but in the grand scheme of things, every little bit of extra money that you can get really does add up significantly in this game. So I would always rather just get the extra money. And there is that additional element of I'm completing everything more. I'm getting closer to full completion and stuff like that. That's always, even though I'm not a completionist by any stretch of the imagination, I do take a certain degree of pride in getting as close to completion as possible. Which, yeah, probably seems a little silly in the grand scheme of things, but I still like it. There we are. And now, up we go all the way to the tippy top, and we have found the tomb. So, we can get all the extra money that we can, and then go over to the tomb, or the sarcophagus, I should say. So, and I apologize that it took more than one try for me to get all that done. But this way, this might end up being a short episode actually, because I'm not going to because I'm only gonna just do the next bit of narrative then. But this should make it easy for us to get the final feather for Florence. That is my hope, at any rate. There also might be a glyph up here. There might. Unless we already got it. This might be a glyph that we were able to get earlier, technically. Alright. Yep, there's our feather right up top. But first, treasure chests. Because treasure chests. And as you can see, there are a lot of scaffolds around, so it's not impossible to get back up here if we were to miss this particular feather. But the way I see it, I'd rather just get it when we know we're going to be up here. $1 million question. Is this the side I can climb? There we are. Beautiful. Now, is it worth trying to go for a thing from all the way up here? Probably not. Probably not. So yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just gonna do a little drop from here and not try to kill ourselves. That's not what I wanted. Oh boy, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. That was really bad. Wow, that was not remotely what I meant to do. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Now, can I get down here to there? Thank you. Oh my god. That was terrible. That was actually categorically terrible. But, back over to Leonardo. Get this bit of narrative taken care of. I am actually going to heal now and get some more medicine. There we go. There we go.
You look strong, Gano.
Well, thank you. It's literally all thanks to you. Alright. What are we doing, Leonardo?
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service?
I have a whole bunch of Codex
Another
pages for
page.
you, buddy.
Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Oh, indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
This is a
Can
really
you build
good design.
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
Actually, a brilliant sort of design when you think about it.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison. From a doctor.
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt
Yep.
once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
Alright. So, there we are. A blade with bite. And I believe then it's telling us to go back to Monteriggioni. Yep. So, with that in mind, let me just take another quick look just to be sure. We do still have some assassination contracts to take care of, and obviously we still have the Templar lair to take care of, so we definitely still have things to do within Florence. So every time the story brings us here, we're not going to be lacking. But with that, I am actually just gonna run us back over to get to Monteriggioni, and we'll just get out of Florence, basically. And if I happen to stop by if I happen to see a blacksmith while I'm running, I'm gonna get my armor fixed. Though it will be cheaper for me to do everything in Monteriggioni, so I'd almost rather do that. But we had a nice couple episodes here of just getting stuff done. So very exciting. We're in really good shape in terms of the feathers for Maria at this point, which is awesome. Actually, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I am going to get the medium medicine pouch. The large one's was a little bit too expensive for me to really want to do. But this way, I can get a bit more medicine. And then we are going to repair. And technically, I do still need the leather spalders. So I might as well do that, just to complete the leather. And also, I'll get that as well. So that's actually going to raise the value of Monteriggioni a bit. So technically, suddenly we can get a little bit more in the chest. So very cool. But like I said, we are just going to get ourselves out to Monteriggioni, and we will finish off the episode with our arrival there. Just do a little bit different stuff, and I could technically like do that to fast travel, but it costs money to do that, which is why I'm not doing it. If I can not spend money to do something, I'll do that. So we are off. Which way am I going? This is what I have to remember. Because we have Monteriggioni there. That's to Tuscany, and then that's going to be to Venice, I believe. So we definitely want to be going to Monteriggioni. So off we go. Yes, we are going to Monteriggioni, and I am going to at least get the... I think I'm going to get the next bit of narrative taken care of as well, actually, just for good measure. Because I don't really have a reason not to at this point. It took me a little bit longer than I would have liked to get that everything taken care of with that hidden space, so I don't want to leave this episode distinctly short if I can help it. So let me first, I want to get our money from the chest. Even though we just increased the value of Monteriggioni, I want to get the money that we have. Because I feel like we have at least 5,000. Yeah, oh, almost 6,000. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, sweet. Don't need to speak with Claudia right now.
Ezio! Come in, come in! To what do we owe the honor?
There we go. Just got a whole bunch more Codex pages. I'm not going to get this going yet, but we can see with the Eagle Vision that it is a map. And we already have had Ezio comment on that. What's that? What's this? Oh, that's the sanctuary. I've never seen that. I feel like I've never seen that image for that before, that icon. Cool, okay. That also makes me feel like maybe there's something else that got added with that DLC that I got, so very interesting. But let's quickly talk to Mario, and that's where we will finish off this episode.
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. Looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
And perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More Codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What profit?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field.
Alright guys, so that's where we are going to end this episode. Thank you as always for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server to join the conversation. And if you are so inclined, to my Patreon to support me monetarily. Obviously the discussion is the most important element of this channel, but any and all forms of support that you can provide are always appreciated. But until next time everybody, this is your Game Professor signing off. I will see you then.